with Unico Williams. That's right, it's your boy coming at you on a Tuesday, as I always love to do, because Tuesday is just a day I love to come to you because I love you. Woo! So happy to be. Oh shit, my music wasn't playing, but it's cool though. We ain't tripping though. So happy to be amongst you all. It's another beautiful day of basketball, and today what we got to get, this will be somewhat of a quick show because it's some things we already know. Make sure if you liking this, make sure you like and subscribe, man. Share, tell your friends, all that stuff, man. Do that for us. But let's go ahead and get into this today. So, well, wrong game. I wish that I was talking about Denver versus Lakers right now, but let's get started. Boston came into this game 4 with a lot to prove. There was a whole bunch of whispers out there talking about they're ready to just break this thing up. They're ready to break this thing up. It's time to break it up. All that. They said all of that. We got some tweets from the Boston locker room saying, don't let us get tonight's game. Don't let us get tonight's game. We had a whole bunch of that. A whole bunch of chatter. I came into this game in the mindset that I thought that the Heat had ripped the heart out of Boston right out of their chest. That's what I thought happened. I was wrong. And I was seeing whispers of it in the first half. I saw whispers of it in the first half. But the third quarter, they just took off and they hit a whole bunch of threes. And this is where we always keep on saying, on paper, Boston is a better team. On paper, their talent is better. But in the first half, the others for the Heat, they continue to keep on playing. You had Struss. He was getting steals. He had a two-hand dunk breakaway. I thought that we were heading towards the same thing. It was about to probably going to take off on Boston again. But you know who I tend to forget about a lot? I think a lot about Jaylen. I think a lot about Jaylen Brown. I feel like when it comes to Jaylen and Tatum, sometimes I prefer Jaylen Brown. I feel like he got more of the dog in him. And then Tatum does things like he did today. He showed up in the fourth quarter. He scored a lot of points. And we forget that that's what he does. He's a scorer. In light of Carmelo Anthony and him retiring, we're forgetting about the peer scores in the league. But, man, Tatum makes us forget that. But today he gave us a reminder. He said that he is a scorer in this league, a great scorer in this league. He comes from the Kobe tree. And, he's underperformed this whole series. So here we are. 3-1. They go back to Boston. Now the Heat have been a team that has shown that they can beat you on your home court. So you're not done yet. Every game is do or die. But you have an advantage. You have a good chance and a good opportunity to get to game 2. You have that opportunity now. I mean, to make this a 3-2 series. You have that now. But now, let's say you get past that. Now you go back to Miami. Can you withstand the Heat atmosphere? Because they showed you that they can beat you at their place too. Okay, somehow you make it 3-3. Can you bring it home in Boston? That is the best case scenario for Boston right now. Can they go home? They have an advantage. They should say this is a given. We're at the crib. We got our crowd behind us. This is a given. The next step in the parade, you beat that feat. Now you go back to Miami. Can you conquer that monster one more time? And then you go back to Boston, and then you make history. You're the first team to come back from 3-0. So that's what you have on your plate, Boston. It was a good game up until that third quarter. They kind of took off, and then even in the fourth, they cut it to 5 a couple of times. Like Miami's not going to go away, and that's the dope thing about the Heat is where most teams like my Lakers, when they get down or things aren't going their way, they will put their head down and just be like, F it. The Heat will not do that. So that's something that you have to be wary of and cognizant of as we're going forward, is that the Heat are never going away. You can never get complacent when you're playing against the Heat. So that's where I'm at. That's my thoughts on Boston. We got a night off. We got a night off tomorrow, which is good. We'll get back to talking about entertainment news and all that type of stuff tomorrow. But hey, like I said, we are getting we're getting a night off. And I love nights off, man. I love nights off. Now, ladies, if you're looking for a night off, then look no further than me. That's right. Go to christianmingle.com, look up Bartholomew, and baby, you can take the whole night off. I'll do all the work. Man, you know the deal. We are on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and mama, I'm on Spotify. If you liking and enjoying the content, make sure you hit us up on YouTube. Hit up my personal channel, Unico Williams, on YouTube. And then you can also go to our movie and show review channel, Overall 99 Media. We doing numbers, baby. Also, you know the deal. We got Blurred Cartel. We got GGC Mafia. We got all type of tier shows and everything, man. So make sure that y'all like and subscribe, share, tell your friends, man. We're trying to do something great. So, again, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Do You Hear Me? I holla. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Don't forget, every Thursday, the full podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and mama, I'm on Spotify. Overall 99 ENT bring you videos from Friday all the way to Friday. So be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Again, thank you so much. I holla.